Hi everyone. So I know I just recently recorded a video, but I'm just sort of sitting around in my house, and so yeah, I decided I would record another one. Why not? Why not? And you might notice, I'm in black and white today, and that's not usually what I'm in. I'm usually in color, but I didn't feel like putting any makeup on, and this way you can't tell how awful my skin looks without makeup. So sorry, it's just gonna have to get over it. Gonna have to get over the pet peeve of seeing me in black and white all of a sudden. Sorry about that. Didn't feel like putting any makeup on, so I'm not going out and doing anything anyways. I'm gonna go put my makeup on for, like a video that's gonna take me a few minutes to make and then wash it off again. No. Sorry. I'm not gonna do it. Um, but, I mean, you can't tell how awful I look anyway, so it's not a big deal. Anyways, I thought today I might get a little bit personal with you and tell you the story about my tattoo that's on my arm. You might have seen it in a few previous videos, just in passing, but I've got a pretty large tattoo on my arm. It goes from my elbow all the way down to my wrist. And you can't really see it, but it's all script. It's Ephesians 6:12, and thought I'd just kind of tell you the story about it. When I was in high school, I was pretty messed up. I did a lot of drugs and I drank a lot and partied and just I was not really a good kid at all. And another thing I did was just like dabble in like Ouija boards and witchcraft and things like that. If you've seen my video response to Joey Graceffa, I think I titled it Paranormal Activity My Experiences or something, then you know a little bit of what I was like. But I was just not in a good place in my life, and I would numb myself to all emotional feeling because I felt like it made me weak to feel emotion. So I would numb myself, and in order to make sure that I was still alive, in order to feel something without letting myself go, I would cut myself, and I always cut myself on this arm, which is my left arm, by the way. And like I've got the scars still there, and sometimes it would get to the point where I wouldn't have any more room on that arm, so I would just reopen cuts that I had made earlier that week and just make them deeper. Um, And after I became a Christian, I decided I was tired of people always asking me, "What's that on your arm?" or "How did you get those scars?" Things like that. And it was always really embarrassing for me to have to tell them I used to cut. Um, so I got this tattoo, and I mean, that's the reason why I got it in that place on my arm, is so that it hides those scars and it makes it so you can't really see them. But the reason I got that specific verse, um, I'll just read it to you. It's for our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms and the powers of this dark world. In Ephesians 6:12. The reason I got that specific verse is because it reminds me that we're not really fighting against each other. Like when you're in an argument with somebody, you're not really fighting with that person, especially if it's your friend, like, or even if it's an enemy. I mean, it's not that person. It's this idea that they were brought into, or it's Satan like speaking into their ear, and it's all of these abstract things that just come into people's lives and ruin them. But it's not that person. People are good on their own. It's when you bring all of these other things into their life and just distract them and try and pull them in all these different directions that they start to get messed up. And yeah, I mean, it just kind of reminds me of that, I guess. This isn't, going through life isn't like, oh, like my mom, she made me do this, she made me like clean my room, and I don't even know why she cares because it's my room anyways. And it's not, oh, like the teacher, she just won't get off my back, and like I think this teacher just hates me. And it's not, oh, like the cop pulled me over for no reason at all, and I got like this giant ticket, and I wasn't even speeding. it's not about that. You're not fighting against those people. You're fighting against abstract ideas and against Satan and against the dark forces of evil in the heavenly realms and the dark powers of this world. That's that's what we're really fighting against. We're not really fighting against each other, but that's the only way we know how to take it out. So yeah, that's why I got that tattoo, and I know it's pretty heavy, and I know a lot of you probably don't believe in God or anything, and that's fine. Everybody is entitled to their own beliefs, but that's what I believe. That's just something that I've experienced. So I hope you'll at least respect that. So that's me. And yeah, um, have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you later sometime. Um, yep. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll put a link down there, and you can go ahead and do that. That'll be fine. Yeah, other than that, have a great time. Don't forget to thumbs up, leave a comment telling me if you've got any tattoos, where they're at, why you have them, and also subscribe. See ya.